Yo guys, back with another video, and in this video we are playing some Ziggs. And actually this is a very funny gameplay that I think you guys will like. There was a lot of funny moments in here. So yeah, I'm playing Ziggs Thresh because I actually haven't played Ziggs in a long time, so I really felt like playing some Ziggs. And plus I had an AD mid, so I was like, alright, this is a perfect moment. And also we're against a Draven and Yumi. So we're playing Thresh Ziggs. You would expect, this is an interesting lane. This is an interesting lane. Now, I would give the advantage to Draven Yumi, but right here, we got beautiful poke off on the Draven. Oh my god, this thing keeps dangling. We got amazing poke off onto the Draven with my auto Q and then the Thresh empowered auto. That was some really strong poke. And yeah, I mean, Yumi's obviously going to heal the Draven back, which is what's so annoying. And as you saw right there, I backed away from Yumi to not give her the auto attack. And the reason why that's so important, oh, you see how that Draven overextended so far to try to hit us? We just CC chained him and he's dead. So that was really, really beautiful by us. And yeah, but like what I was saying is Yumi wanted to auto attack because then she gets her energy back. So I walked away and made it to where she couldn't get the auto, and it's so risky for her being unattached to anything because if she gets CC'd, then she'll be very vulnerable. So right there, we were able to get that kill onto Draven, which is super huge because Draven Yumi, they're early game champion. Well, Yumi's not really specifically early game, but Draven specifically early game. So it's very important for him to kind of snowball the early game. And dying to Ziggs right off the bat or dying to Thresh is not what he wants for the early game. And so we're coming back, and this is an opportunity where I could actually freeze this wave. But since my jungler is caught in a little bit of a pickle, I have to kind of rotate and help around. But luckily, the wave was able to still kind of stay onto my side. So as you see, I'm setting up a beautiful freeze. Now, Ziggs is an APC, but Ziggs is definitely on the strong side of the laning phase compared to his other counterparts. And the reason for that is because it's so easy for him to poke. Just look at this. Boom, boom, boom. And I mean, he's basically almost dead again. And right here, I just get the kill nice and easy. And so now I'm going to want to shove in this wave. But we do try to kind of hop onto the Yumi there. But it's kind of hard to kill Yumi because I don't do that much damage with my auto attacks, and I don't really have my abilities up because I was just finished killing Draven. But right here, look at this. I just hopped away. Oh my god. I didn't even really need a flash. But yeah, we were able to turn on to the Vi there. I know that when Vi was ultimate, like, flashing doesn't really do anything, but I was just trying to, like, I guess buy more time for myself. But I think I should just start it off with my W. I should have started off with my W. I just kind of panicked right there. But yeah, so I flashed and then I W'd when Vi got onto me. Which I was able to get away, and we were able to kill Vi right back with my ultimate. So, guys, this is where the game... Look at this, guys. Just watch this. Just watch this. Oh my god. Guys, I actually missed my W there. Now, I don't know if I landed my W, if that play would have gone well. But guys, look at this. Oh my god, the Draven even kills the Rengar. So, wow. So yeah, that's how the game can go straight to trash, basically instantly. So we went from completely demolishing this Draven back to back to just giving him a free triple kill. And now he has the most gold in the game, and now the game feels like unwinnable. So that's the funniest part about this game, guys. This is how you go from winning lane to losing lane instantly. And I don't know if my W landed, if we would have won that. Because, like, yeah, I don't know if we would have won that, but it would have definitely been better. And yeah, so that was just really awkward. But yeah, now the Draven has Bloodthirster. He has so much gold. It's actually disgusting. So that's how you just kind of instantly kind of throw the game right there. So now we kind of have to work it back. But the one thing is this Draven used everything to fight us the last time. So now I'm just able to exhaust him, and oh my god, he was able to dodge my W right there. from the Yumi route, and boom, I get a nice little double kill, and we're back into the game, right? We're back into the game, which is kind of good. I really like Ziggs, guys. I actually really like Ziggs, and as you know, in the competitive scene, in the competitive Wilder scene, professional ADC players have to play APCs. And the huge reason for that is because the mid laner and the ADC support switch lanes once once the Rift Herald and Dragon spawn. And the reason why the ADC needs to be playing an APC is because the APCs have the best wave clear mid. They could sit alone and clear the wave. And ADCs are not the best at doing that. And yeah, so it's basically mainly for macro reasons. And so that's why ADCs are always playing APCs. And yeah, and also it has to do with, you know, the mid laners are able to build Hole Breaker, which is really strong, and obviously the top laners can build Hole Breaker too. So and ADCs can't build Hole Breaker because they are always having a support with them. And right here, guys, just look at this. Even though I'm kind of behind, I'm just still poking this Draven, but oh my god, I can't believe I died, bro. Oh, that's so disgusting. Oh, that's so disgusting. I flashed a little too late because Draven was able to get an extra auto attack off of me. So I shouldn't have died there, but yeah, I mean, there's no reason I should die. And now I started getting my exhaust back up. So at least Rengar was able to come down and get the kill, which was really huge because if the Draven wasn't shut down immediately, then it would have been extremely bad for us. But I mean, he already got the gold for his stacks since he did kill me. But at least he does die, right? But yeah, so APCs are really, and yeah, so I played a lot of the APCs in competitive for that reason. And yeah, Ziggs has always been one of my favorites because he's really broken. He's just really broken, and that's why if you guys have noticed in the patch notes, they've been slowly nerfing him over time because he's just super strong. He takes turrets really fast. He has really fast wave clear. I mean, look, I even W that turret. And yeah, so since I have exhaust, I'm feeling a little bit more confident in this 2v2, but I still got to make sure to land all my abilities. Like right now, I just missed some bombs because of a little bit of miscommunication, but we're still able to land everything at the end there and get the kills that needed to be gotten. Now, I actually thought the Ahri was my teammate for a second, so that was really bad awareness from me. And because the Ahri was able to kill me, it gave Ahri a reset to be able to kill Thresh, which is really sad. But hey, I guess we basically baited them into our Rengar, so our Rengar was able to pick up some kills. So I guess it was all for a good cause anyways. But the Rengar does end up dying. But we do have Akshan. Maybe Akshan could get that revive for the team. And of course not. Of course he's not going to get the revive. But yeah, I mean, guys. Oh my god, it's so tilting when you snowball a lane, but then you end and then they're fed again. It's just disgusting. But look at that nice little snipe. So yeah, Ziggs is one of my favorite APCs, and I think I would have to go with. I think I really like Morgana as well. I like Lux. I really like playing Brand. I really like playing Brand. He's very fun, but he's not very strong in every single situation. And so for that reason, he's kind of lower on my APC list. But yeah, Ziggs is definitely... The difference between Ziggs and the rest of the APCs is just crazy. It's actually just crazy, but... one APC, I have not played much in competitive, actually at all. I've never played it in competitive, but I started playing it in ranked, is APC Karma. And I actually saw a lot of the Chinese teams played APC Karma because it is really strong. But they basically nerfed Karma pretty hard now. Dude, I can't believe I missed my bomb, bro. Like, I'm a little rusty on the Ziggs, as you can tell. Missing some of these shots. But to be honest, I didn't know Rengar was gonna root that. So, yeah. But we were able to get the mid turret there. And we want to keep sieging more because the Draven is pushing bot, and Ziggs is really fast with wave clearing. So you're gonna see me just put the bomb and get out. And yeah, I mean, there's no way our Akshan can match Yumi Draven. So that's why we gotta come in. And honestly, hopefully, they could overextend here, which would be great. The Akali's coming from behind, but watch what this Akali does. Like, what was the point of Akali flashing that? Like, oh my god. Akali should have just not even taken the fight. Oh man. It's okay though, cause it's okay, cause we're making plays. We're making plays. We're gonna figure a way back into this game. I mean, Ziggs is really good scaling into the late game. I just have to watch out for Ahri Charm and really just make sure none of them are able to get onto me. Um, and so since Dragon spawning, we're gonna have to get ready to kind of contest this. Um, but and the nice thing with Ziggs is a really good contester because he can poke. And so right here, I'm kind of being over the wall, getting ready to kind of poke the enemy. Sadly, I get hit with that charm, but they weren't able to get any follow-up damage. And boom, we get a beautiful pull onto the Draven, so that gets him out of the fight immediately. But since the dragon was basically taken, um, there's not really much to do, but I was able to get that exhaust onto the Draven, but the Draven flashed. I flashed forward to make sure to secure the kill, but then I ran out of energy, so I can't really do anything. Like, I only have energy for one more Q. I throw the Q onto Vi, and I have to leave. I have to leave. Um, because I could throw one more ability, but I won't have enough damage to finish off the Vi, especially with Yumi being alive. So I had to back up there and just clear this wave and then reset. But it was still a decent fight. It was a decent fight. Um, the more time we have to scale is better for us, right? The enemy team, I would like to say, is kind of on a clock since they are running Draven and we're running Ziggs. So they're definitely on the clock when it comes to the terms of closing out the game, and I think that's one of the beautiful parts of playing scaling champions and ranked is that you don't need to be stressing about closing out the game. And so right here, the Vi ended up being in a very caught position. So we start hopping onto her, and if you notice, the Rengar blocks Vi from going over the wall, which is really huge. And then I W'd Vi off the blast cone, so Vi couldn't hit the blast cone over. But that doesn't really matter. What Rengar did was the most important thing. And right here, I'm about to hit my like another power spike, getting my 3 items. Um, I'm now going to be able to get Void Staff. Sadly, I don't know what our 1 in 6 or 1 in 7 Akali's doing. But I guess it's expected of her to feed. But the Rengar is able to secure the kill onto Ahri to kind of make it even. And so as you can see, I'm on my way. I'm holding open my ult, getting ready for them to go in, and boom, I ult, hit that damage. Like, I actually did an insane amount of damage. But dude, Zed's so fast, man, with Ghostblade that he was able to get out of that. And I also missed my W, but at the same time, I thought that Zed was gonna try to still go for me, so I was trying to W him off me, but he decided to just run out of there, which was probably a smart move from his part. Dude, it's crazy. This Draven actually has 8 deaths. Like, I feel like this Draven has played this game so like so crazy, and the fact that like he's able to have like as much gold and kills as he has is crazy because like we literally killed him twice coming like literally twice in lane, but then that huge ent just brought him back. So that's why it's very important that you got to make sure you even when ahead you don't make bad decisions, because it's just a couple of bad decisions that can lose you a game. um and yeah, so I'm walking back, making sure I don't get caught because they do have Zed and Ahri. These champs have high kill potential, extremely high kill potential. So it's very important for me to be careful around them. And also, since we do have the Scuttle, we also don't need to be worried about them doing Baron. Um, or not that we have Scuttle, but we have Vision, basically. I'm not sure if we actually have the Scuttle. Or... Yeah, no, we just have Vision on it. Okay. But we're just clearing another wave. And the Draven's still staying far away, but I don't know. I don't know why the Vi is like so overextended up here. Um, guys, this is so funny. I literally throw my entire kit onto Vi. I'm like, all right, here's a Q, here's a E, here's a W. Like, I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna take this skill. Like, the only thing I missed out on is my ult. But yeah, I guess I wasn't in the ulting mood right there. Oh, guys, I love the way Ziggs waddles, man. Like, he's just Oh, it's so beautiful. I don't have Ziggs skins on this account, which is so upsetting, man. It's so upsetting. My favorite Ziggs skin. I have actually all the Ziggs skins. Actually, besides the Easter Bunny Ziggs. That's the only Ziggs skin I don't have on my main. I have everything else though. And boom, we're like, look at that wave clear, guys. No one can match it. No one can match the poke. And one of the most beautiful things is actually when you're playing Ziggs against Draven, or just when you're playing ability champs versus Draven, you can always land your abilities because you know Draven's going to try to pick up the axe, and if he doesn't pick up the axe, then obviously that's beneficial for you. And but guys, look at that! I did so much damage to that Ziggs with the Rengar. Like, she just disappeared. But oh my god, I almost got one-shotted. I'm holding my ult open. But guys, look at my damage. Boom! Literally my freaking Q killed Draven. Like, oh, that was so disgusting. Guys, Ziggs damage is not balanced to this day. To this day. Oh, and it's so easy to get out of the laning phase with Ziggs. Because let's say you're in a very difficult lane. Literally, what you could do is just be at max range, just Q the wave for max range. Literally, no one is like no one's gonna do anything about it. And let me tell you why. In higher levels of play, the enemy will try to body block the bombs, but obviously there's a splash, so you could get away with still getting CS, but sometimes what they'll do is they'll zone you so far away that your only choice is to hit them without hitting the wave. But in ranked, that's not going to happen. Bot lanes will not be that synchronized, so you will be able to just queue the wave, and no one's going to body block it because they don't want to take the splash damage. People are very greedy. And honestly don't know how to lane against champions like Ezreal, for example. Like, no supports body block the CS when Ezreal's Q-maxing the wave, which is so easy to do. Right here, I get another huge ult. Sadly, the Zed wasn't in range, but I do get the Draven. And literally, no one could even move, like, kind of close to us because of how much damage I do. It's literally ridiculous. Ziggs bomb is way too strong. But since we did kill their jungler and their ADC, we are able to start the objective, and I'm throwing everything I have at it. But yeah, I like to play Ziggs when I do have an AD mid laner. I think it makes sense. Now, usually I do play APCs with AP mids because I don't care and I get bored of playing ADCs only. So yeah, but APCs is really, really, really phenomenal choice when you do have an AD mid, or just like a team that's fully AD. Having some AP is good. And now some tips I could give is in the laning phase, when someone's trying to walk up to trade you, just have that Q ready. You want to auto Q. You'll always win that. Like, you'll always win that trade, um, unless like you continuously try to trade autos with the ADC champions. You don't want to trade auto attacks with them. Right here, I do block that Z damage. But I thought I was able to flash over that wall, but I wasn't able to. Look at this Ziggs ult in the minicamp. Boom. It does half his HP, man. Half his HP. And the reason why I did that is so it gives us space to just take this turret for free. And that's what you want to do with Ziggs once you have Baron, is you just ult their carries, and then they have to go reset, and you take turrets while that's happening. And so right here, I just bounce the Draven again, and literally the Yuumi can't get back onto the Draven, and the game is over. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know your guys' thoughts on APC Ziggs in the comment section down below. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!